Magic Flying Potato here, and we're going to do another episode of the help guide for Grounded. Excuse me. So, I guess we'll just do some basic crafting tutorials and analyzing, and we'll build some trail markers, which are these right here that you can see in the when you're running around in the world. Which these things are very helpful. For guiding instead of using your map trying to figure out where to go. Placing these is so much easier, and it's very simple to do, and we'll also put the lean-to down. Couple things first. So you go into, you start collecting things, and you have stuff in your backpack, crafting things. There is an option to defrag your backpack. Things kind of tend to get, I guess, mixed up in your backpack, and you could actually put them back together and free up spots. So, I mean, right now I really don't see what is defragged, but you go ahead and hit it, and whatever was here, I think maybe it was a mushroom, went over there, which freed up another spot. So remember, if you see the defrag, go ahead and hit it, and that will clean up your backpack. When analyzing, some of the things in crafting are not unlocked until you analyze them. For the most part, if you build things or pick something up, it will tell you that these are the things you could build with it, but then you get some other things that are kind of question marks in your crafting menu. So when you analyze things, you should analyze everything you get just to get the research points as well. But yeah, so like analyzing the what the heck did I just analyze? Whatever that is, the that right there, the sap. I unlocked those three things. Analyze the clover leaves, which will be used for your sign making and your basic armor. There's your basic armor. And your roof and stuff for more advanced roof. Yeah, let's see what else can we. Alright, so a bow, which I already knew, and so I did unlock the acorn shovel. So again, it some of the things, if you haven't analyzed them, or if you might know all the recipes in your crafting, but you still get the points for it. So analyze everything. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the tutorial of building a lean-to. So hit your C key and go over to utilities. And right there's your lean-to storage basket trail marker, which we'll talk about next. But we'll go ahead and craft the lean-to. And so when you place items in this game, building, you have the blueprint of it. So if I place it right here, and then click my right mouse button to get out of it. If I don't want it there, if I want to move it, all you do is go up and hit X, and it will delete your blueprint. And then you go back in to recraft it, because you never did really craft it. You just made the blueprint. So say I want to put it up here. So I hit my left mouse button right to get out, and hold my E down to craft it. Once you place the lean-to, though, you need to click your E key to use it. This will set your respawn point to this lean-to. If you don't reset your set your respawn point, you're going to either spawn back at the very start point or the last lean-to that you set up. So remember to always click on it and set your spawn point to the one that you want to be using. So I set it there, and you can also sleep here because when it gets nighttime, you know, it's more dangerous out there. So go ahead, go in, and you can sleep between 2000 to 06, which is 8 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and as you can see, it is 10 o'clock. So we will go ahead and sleep.
Hey, I'm gonna fall asleep standing up if we go much longer.
And now it's morning time, and daylight is out. All right, so we'll talk about these markers right here. Again, very helpful in the game. So when you're out wandering around, say we're over here somewhere, and you want to find your camp, or you need to escape from an enemy or something, big spider or something's attacking you, And if you click on your map, okay, your map tells you where like your camp is at, or your research station, or the baseball, or important things. But say I put a base out here somewhere, and I want to know where it's at. We'll go ahead and craft a little sign to say where it is. So we'll go ahead and hit C for crafting. Go to trail marker. I've got the sprigs, the plant fiber, and the clover leaves. We'll go ahead and construct it. And like right here is an ant mound. So maybe I want to mark this ant mound. So I'll go ahead and left click to drop it, right click to get out of the build, and then E to hold to actually make it. Now once you make it, it's sitting there and it will show up as just a regular flag. But if you click E, you get these options. So I can go ahead and say, okay, there's an ant here, and I'll put it as that. You know, as maybe a warning sign or something. There's an anthill there. So as I'm out running around, and like over here, I put that one up, and that is to a thistle, which gives you the thistle needles for arrows and different items. So I know where the thistle plant is at. So if I ever need thistle, I can go over here in this basic zone. If I'm running around, heading this way, there's the anthill. I need to go back to the research station. It's right over here, and it tells you how far it is. And I also mark the mysterious box just to give me a general idea of where it's at, because it is very easy when you first start playing to start wandering around, looking down at the ground, picking things up, and then saying, where do I need to go, instead of doing this and trying to figure out, okay, I need to turn a little bit to my right, and you just put your little flags up and they will mark it, and it's such easy navigation that way. Awesome little thing I learned playing the demo. So hopefully this helps, and we'll continue on with some more help videos in the future. Hopefully this helps. If it does, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions, comments, go ahead and leave them below. I'll get back with you. And if you don't like it, thumbs down. That's all right. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe. That would be great. This is Magic Flying Potato playing some Grounded. I am Oot.